Today I'm looking at this tabletop fire pit that I was sent from VEVOR so I can do this review. Let's go ahead and get it out of the box, see everything it comes with, and check it out. So when you get it out of the box, this is how it's packaged. Comes with a manual, but it's got all the pieces here inside of this little carrying bag. I really like the carrying bag, but let me get this thing open and get all the parts out. All right, so here everything is. You're gonna get the main portion of the fire pit. This one is in black, and it's all one piece here. Then you're going to get the bottom, which all these little tabs here are to slide it on there and twist. So now the bottom's locked on. These have little feet that you fold out, and they're nice and sturdy. They're not little flimsy feet. So then that sits there, and then you put that on top, and that gives you kind of that smokeless fire pit burn that it's going to have. It has a lot of openings for air in the sides, down in the bottom, and then you've got this tray on the bottom that helps catch the ash but still lets tons of air go through. I have a feeling that this thing is going to burn really well. So let's go ahead, get some small wood and put in here and get this thing lit up. So I've got the flash on the camera just so I can show you the fire pit, but I wanted to do this when it started getting darker. So I did bring this out here in the evening. So I'm gonna go ahead and put in a little bit of wood in there, get this thing started so you can see what it looks like, you know, in an evening setting. It is a little windy, so we'll see how well this is gonna work. I'm gonna turn off the light on the camera though so you can see it without all the light on. So I put a little bit of cardboard down in the bottom and lit it, and then I started piling on some just dry tinder, kind of smaller pieces of sticks and logs. There's a good mix of wood in there, and once this thing really gets a fire going, we're going to be able to see a lot of that smoke probably go away, because this is designed like a smokeless little fire pit. But I'm going to give it a second or two to get a good fire. It actually lit really fast, so there's definitely enough airflow there. And as you can see here, I mean, it's already getting a good flame inside. So that's off of just a little piece of cardboard. So I'm going to give it a few seconds. We're going to get this thing going and see what it looks like. All right, so now it's starting to catch the bigger pieces of wood and not just the cardboard and the little pieces of tinder that were down there. So this is the fire coming out of this thing. Now, again, it is kind of windy, so that's why you see the flame kind of pushing. But it's a good size fire for a small little fire pit like this. Once this thing gets going, I mean, it's got a beautiful flame, and it is smokeless right now. The only problem I've had is today, and honestly the last 3 weeks, we've had nothing but really windy, kind of, you know, cloudy days. But if you had a nice low wind day, I mean, this fire pit is awesome. This would be something you definitely would want to sit around this at a table like this. I mean, you could really cook marshmallows and s'mores and all kinds of stuff. This is a really nice flame that we're getting out of this little bitty fire pit. Look at that. It's pretty, and it's got that secondary burn just like you would get out of a normal smokeless fire pit. Very little smoke, almost none when it's burning, and the only time I do see smoke is when the wind picks up and kind of blows that secondary flame out. Beautiful. I love it, and we're definitely going to be using it. I hope this information was helpful. Thank you very much for watching. Y'all take care.